Take 18, Brood
Right.
Studio.
Take genuinely take 5.
One
Now-
job. Producing. What can you not do? Produce. Anyway, we're in a bit of bother here with this the way this game's going.
You literally seen it live that I did. I wasn't actually in the room when shit hit the fan.
You were in the room.
Grand. Jim, let us know. Chat's working, sound's working. I know he's ugly, but can't do much about that. Everything's working. Let us know. Send the link.
This referee's having a nightmare, and I just fell over Ed and Jacko. That's class. Hope
Send the link to your granny. Send the link to the referee. Send the link out to everybody you know. There's 4. Come on, folks. Get in. Get in.
Rude.
Time for the match. 30, 53. Hold on.
30 minutes in. It's been quite eventful. Also, Roma have had 2 forced changes. 1 sub left.
Good man, Jim.
What's he saying? It's working?
Yeah.
That's not like you, Bird, getting it to work.
It's, like literally everything was completely fine. And I leave for 10 seconds.
Here, Villarreal 2-0.
2-0.
Jeepers creepers.
A week.
However, if Arsenal get an away goal, but not tie, like it's grand.
Bloody restart everything.
Yeah, Arsenal are such a tiny, rotten, wee club, aren't they?
Yeah, stinking.
Especially their fan camps. They want the team to lose to get more heads.
I'm not listening. Just keep going. That's good stuff. It's good material. Yep.
What about Bruno taking this free kick? I'd love to do a wee Kevin De Bruyne here, straight in, no bother. Right, burst Bruno away now. We see the whole thing's gonna fall down now. The guy we just sold 15 million clearing the ball. Not good. Plenty of time, but
You get that new link?
no.
Nice. That's good. Keep going with that. Keep going. That'll keep the viewers rolling in.
I'm sending out your goddamn link for the 5th time.
Say DDD more.
There it is, 2-1. Oh, that's absolutely shocking. Any word of wee VAR? No, that's us snook.
It's actually 2-1.
Right, let's focus on this now because we've got a problem in our hands here, which is we're losing. I wonder whose fault that was. I missed it. Sound like Brood 17th link of the evening. One job. So much space, so much time. No one closing them down. No aggression. Mkhitaryan, ex-player, onside. Good ball, to be fair. Absolutely cut out the full defence. Terrible ball in. Terrible defending. And a scrappy finish. Excellent. Good to see, folks. Good to see. It's a game of 2 halves, but don't be worried about it. We're getting wings. I'm starving to. Hurry up. They weren't done. They weren't well done enough there on Sunday. I just went from pure domination in the first 15 minutes to this. Heartbreaking. I did say that too as well. Ed and Jacko. He's a problem. Fick their knickers off. Come on, son. All right, Bruno, you need to get higher up the pitch. It's not good enough, lads. They've got a sharp counter attack now offside, though. Don't worry about that. Flag, lads. Come on, give the flag. Not wasting time. You haven't missed anything apart from, well, there was actually a Roma chance, sort of.
On a goal.
Maybe that chance was the replay. Can't remember. Can't remember. Don't know.
The score too there.
No, it might have just been the replay I watched.
Somebody's not paying attention. Play the replays and go, scored again.
I wish we had scored again.
Right, how long here? Right.
That is just diabolical. What we need to do is we need to.
Have you not been addressing the comments because they're quite funny?
No, I haven't seen any comments. I can't read the screen. You know the screen's pointing towards you. I can't see that. I can sort of see it side on a wee bit. Go on. Oh, I thought Pogba hadn't made contact with that. Oh,
you can see our faces 3 times from where you're sitting, and 3 separate screens you can play on.
Yeah.
James says, I would rather hear on you doing the ditches again, FS.
Then what?
I don't know. But I think the next one, FFS, mute yourself against that alarm. It's doing my loafing. I would assume it's that. Is this the same Roma that are 7th in Serie A leading in the library? What the F asterisk CK Victor he's done? I completely have missed all of this. Need Victor and Fred out of the team to give us any chance. Delighted that it's still nil each though.
Hey, Bird, you've one job, son. Produce the show.
I've got 14
Would you
jobs.
Produce it?
Is that
another injury for Roma? Is that what's happening? If they had to use their third substitute, and there's 5 substitutions in there in Europe, or no, there's 7. How many subs do you get in Europe now?
Here's what the problem is. You haven't subscribed.
Who are you chatting to?
I know. There, that's better. Because we are not sitting level. So
I know, I told you that earlier on.
Forward,
no, you sit back.
Everybody rejoices because they seem to be more focused. No, you need to. Yeah, no, you're probably right, actually. Just trying not to move this stuff because last time you moved the microphone, we had the end of bloody
You blame
screen.
me for your terrible producing by making noise into your microphone.
Wasn't even here.
Don't worry about it.
Completely fine.
Right. Anyway, so the game, Bridley. So we're in deep trouble here because they have 2 away goals and we look a bit shell shocked. Terrible defending by Victor Lindelof.
What hole is this? Are we seeing it now?
What a ball from Mkhitaryan as well. But look, you know, it was just absolutely fish.
I don't even know where Lindelof is there. What was wrong with Lindelof?
He should have got rid of. He should have tackled the player that was attacking instead of just letting him stand there. And
but he was nowhere near the cross or
nowhere near the cross. It ricocheted off him.
What we just seen there, I don't know. I need to see it properly. I'm fuming, absolutely fuming.
Yeah, I was really enjoying the first wee bit, and with a good goal, and we're in command, and with audio, and now look at us.
Andy White and Andy White says, "Do you think Roma would finish above Sheffield United in the Premier League?" I think so.
Yeah, do you know what? I reckon do you want to just watch Men in Black instead? Oh, that wasn't in this stream. That's reach around banter. Sorry.
Do you want me to bring it back?
Aye.
Right
enough, but Google Men in Black there and get up the alien that looks like you again. It is class.
That is freaky.
Right enough. Get it up to show the fans.
No, because I've done enough messing about. Let's actually talk some sort of
Paul Pogba, best player in the world. Red card. Oh, lovely. Good man. Your clean self. Pudding.
Imagine you brought on the BT. Penalty. Good man, you're clean. That's a red card now. Just out of nowhere. Just
you better than Steve McManahan saying Fletch every 10 seconds.
Like, genuinely imagine you're sitting there watching Champions League. And like there's a completely fair tackle on the United player.
in our box.
It's just here you go, Penalty.
Oh. Right, there we are. Bruno, best player in the Portuguese world.
Breast.
What?
You said breast.
Breast?
Aaron says Victor went for a wee dander down from the halfway line to the byline without once putting a foot in.
Victor bottled it. Like if it had been Maguire, for example, he would have emptied your boy.
I have no comment whatsoever. However, if we were talking about Maguire, I would be going in on him. So put that out there. Andy White says Chris Smalling could do a job in this United team, and he's 100% right.
That's what I was saying earlier, Andy, that you missed that.
Knickers off, and boom.
I said that the issue we have with Victor Lindelof is that he's slow, bad in the air, decent on the ball.
Correct.
Positioning's okay. Whereas Chris Smalling, taller, quicker, better in the ball, more of an aerial threat, and we sold him for 15 million to Roma, who are beating us 2-1 in the Europa League. So it's all good in the hood.
I'm not sure what's happened
Hmm?
with our sort of update in the sort of situation. We were supposed to, and big this to Amazon. We were supposed to have a big, lovely Man United flag behind us. Yeah, that's a bit messed up.
It'll be here. It'll be here by 8 p.m. today. So
However,
it didn't.
arrive.
And their Amazon are basically Putin's. And I've sold my shares in Amazon now after that.
Yeah.
I'm not happy with them.
I'm not sure why, but from the end of the last stream, there's been, and the camera hasn't been moved at all. But you see this? This sort of fuzz here. For some reason, this has been introduced. Not sure why, but sure. Rashford.
Go on ahead. Oh, you absolute Putin merchants.
The big man, Rich, who's followed us.
Oh, God.
From the old stream there, which we were gathering a bit of steam, bit of momentum there. I'm genuinely just a bit distraught there about that. We were going well. Big man Rich says, if you're having wings tonight, I'll go buy some. The imperative word there, Mark, is if we are indeed having halftime wings. Up and coming in about 15 minutes, they should be ready. It's actually going to be like sort of a end of halftime wings into the first half wing, but you'll still see them.
What happens at the end of halftime?
Second half.
Second half would it be, wouldn't it, Bird?
Yeah. Why? What did I say?
You said the end of halftime.
Yeah, like so we're going to be like
second half wings
within the 15-minute period, which is halftime. Towards the end of that.
Towards the end, not at the end.
Start.
Right, sorry.
That's literally.
Glad you got that right. Anyway,
Aaron Moore says, I genuinely don't understand why Smalling and Maguire weren't given a chance together.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Aaron. I honestly, I would swap Smalling for Lindelof this evening. And that's not even like a negative on Victor. I'm just talking about. I think they would be a really good.
Forget about Victor. That sounds like an awful partnership.
Two big dudes. One's quick and one's not. Both good in the air. Both aerial threats. Both good in the ball.
Doesn't that just spell Man United for you? Two big Burnley lads.
Would you prefer a small centre back? Victor Lindelof's smaller than you.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. And in his
right. What height are you, Brood?
His aerial statistics.
What height are you, Brood?
Are fantastic.
Let's focus on the facts. What height are you?
6'1".
Right. Google Victor Lindelof. See what height he is.
Well, I'll do it on my phone. So if you've asked me to Google something,
what about
you
the fact?
Entertain the folks.
What about what?
If you ask me to Google something, you have to continue talking and entertain the folks.
No.
Aaron says both English. You could help. It would help if
both
you read the bloody comments.
Well, if you would turn your wee screen around so I can see it.
You can't see that.
I can. If I go like that, I can just about see it because it's pointed in that direction. So I actually can't see it.
I can see it now. Like I can read the whole thing.
You're not where my eyes
are.
At
the time and the name. And for the name of goodness, turn the smoke alarm off. We'd rather hear on you do the dishes again. FFS, major. See, easy.
You get 9, you're reading test, Bruce.
I always get 10 out of 10 out of those. 20/20 vision.
Victor, absolute smally off.
Let's have a look at Lindelof's height. Well, there you go. Wouldn't you know it? He's 1.87 meters.
So what's that in feet?
I don't know.
How old is he as well? Just while we're there, get Wiki up there. See, give us all the facts about Victor Lindelof.
He's 26.
26. He's getting old, boy.
He's younger than Maguire, so shove that up here. He's 6'2". Marcus Downey.
I don't think that's correct.
He's 6'2". He would absolutely dunk all over your nugget.
Last time,
he's small.
What's he without yellow pages?
He's 6'2". He's 26. He's been our best centre back since.
Since he's not better than Eric Bailly.
He is.
There yesterday, perfect. Loved it.
What is the best ability for a football player? The best ability for a football player.
The best ability for a football player.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. What is
For
the
a
most
football
important?
player.
What is the most important?
Yeah.
Is what you're talking about?
Yeah, the most important ability for a football player.
If you're a defender, it's defending.
Availability.
Availability.
The best ability is availability.
Hmm.
And that is why Eric Bailly is a Putin. Now, he's literally, technically, our best, most talented
Most
defender.
best all-round defender.
However, Harry Maguire, in, was it 25% of the time being here, has played more games.
Yep.
So,
El
therefore,
Capitan.
Harry Maguire is better than Eric Bailly. Therefore, if you talk about game per time, Twanzebe is probably better. And Victor Lindelof is definitely better.
I personally think I would rather have Smalling than Lindelof. Genuinely, I would.
I'd rather have Smalling than Maguire. If I had to replace somebody with Smalling, it would be.
I'm more talking
Maguire.
about the fact that we sold him. Why? Go on.
Because at the time we had 7 centre backs.
Phil Jones doesn't count.
Oh, he does.
It is mental that did you see United put a thing up there the other day about him, like, coming back from injury, and I was like, nobody actually cared. Like, literally nobody cares about Philip Jones
Rashford
apart from Philip himself.
Pushed back. Bruno with the left hand side brings it back to Rashford. Scott McTominay there just with a pure touch.
Yeah.
Victor Lindelof, best player in the entire world, with a fantastic world class pass there. Maguire fumbles it out to the left. 5 minutes of second half of extra time.
It's because of the injuries and the penalty reviews and the nonsense.
It'll help on the wing situation. Aaron Moore says after a direct action from Ollie to bring more English players into the club, he let Mike go. Is he slabbering at Ollie there, or is he backing him?
Slabbering.
A direct. He let Mike go. Yeah, like for a long time, we thought. I know for a while we were talking about Romero was the best second or backup goalkeeper in the league.
Yeah,
the Premier League. At the same time,
he would have still been.
We were referring to Mike Smalling as the best backup centre back in the league.
No, but you remember, like, back in 15, 16, 17, Smalling was solid. Like, he was properly outstanding.
Yeah.
And then he just had a bad season. Then I think was it Mourinho's second season.
He was quite literally the best of a bad bunch that we had.
Yeah, and he was solid, like, and then he went on. He was, who was it that came in? The kind of, I think it actually might have been Bailly. He bought Bailly, and then
it probably goes some way to explain why he was sold, because he's the only one of any value.
Yeah, exactly.
We had 7 centre backs.
How Phil Jones still gets paid? Like, he gets money in his bank every week or a month from Manchester United Football Club. Last time he played was when he scored on the celebration against Tranmere.
It's almost as if he's been injured for the last 3 years, about 90% of it, and then we end up giving him.
No, but like, it's kind of like, the way if Bruno was injured, they'd be all like trying to get him back. I think they're happy enough for him to be injured. Like, don't worry about it, just stay injured.
It's worse than that, because it's not as though they're not saying he hasn't been available, and then they go, right, well, we'll give you a 5-year contract, even though you don't play. And
that was the maddest thing. Terrible. Because why is he there? That's a debate point. We need to understand why he is still here. Obviously, nobody wants to buy him, right? We get that. But somebody would buy him.
It's a very easy answer why he was there up to a point, was because he's under contract and he's not going to go somewhere else for less.
But why was he given a new contract? That's the question.
That's the thing.
Go on ahead, son. Handball. It's handball.
Play it back.
Why did he not play that back? That is.
Shots there.
Do you know what, Cavani? That was quite selfish. Didn't expect that.
The last minute of 5 minutes of extra time at the end of the first half,
and that would have been
Cavani
perfect.
Found himself.
Would have made the wings taste a lot nicer.
On his own, 2 times in the box.
Also,
2
I think it would have been handball if he'd have scored, because handball in the build-up.
Rashford plays it off a Roma defender there for a corner.
Time for a corner.
There's a chance here for something.
I think it's handball here.
We'll leave the comments for halftime. There's Cavani. It's through.
Why did he not give it to Bruno? That's
his left foot, hits it straight at the keeper. The ball comes back to him, takes it on his right foot, and again hits it straight at the keeper.
He had a lot of time as well.
He had support there on the second one. Could have played it across. Let's hope something comes from this.
Oh, Lukey
corner.
boy.
Luke Shaw whips in the corner on the right hand side. Header by Scott McTominay goes over the top of
That's just
Butler.
right.
And he has absolutely clattered two of the
Yeah.
Roma players, including Mike Smalling.
Somebody needs a wee paracetamol.
Absolutely fair enough.
Nothing wrong with it at all.
Absolutely fair play there from Scott.
Yep.
Oh, actually, bit of an errant left elbow there, perhaps.
No, it's perfect. Nothing wrong with that at all. Literally, I'm not even being biased or stupid. What about though? Right?
Still down.
Do you reckon Chris Smalling had to go down to the passport office now and get his name changed because of what Van Hal done that day? Like, he is just known by every single United fan as Mike Smalling.
No, I think that hasn't happened. I would be interested to see whether Cesar Azpilicueta literally has Dave on his passport.
As what?
Dave.
Dave?
Are you not aware of this?
No.
Like, genuinely, every single Chelsea fan on the whole entire planet calls him Dave because they can't say his name properly. Cesar Azpilicueta is called Dave.
Right?
I can't believe you don't know that's a thing. Any Chelsea fans in here, back me up on this because it's definitely the truth.
It's a rotten, stinking club anyway.
It is. And we had a Chelsea fan in here earlier before the tits went up the wall.
Yeah, it's actually shocking. We're on a record viewership,
We were.
and we were winning.
And I was going to pull this. Is it working or am I trolling? I was going to pull that when we got our bloody record viewing. And we got it.
What do you say if you're Ollie though in the change room right now though? Like, what do you do? Like, what is he gonna say?
Stop being shit.
Unlucky with a penalty, of course, and then decent enough goal from Roma. Like, we should have dealt with it. Victor should have dealt with it.
Here's what happened, right? Here's what happened. Everything was going swimmingly.
Yep.
Smooth. We scored. I got up to get the wings on the rip so we would have a smashing time. I got up, walked away from here. The whole stream shit the bed. Everybody left us. We conceded 2 goals. And now we are where we are.
At the end of the day, tonight.
That's what happened. Everything was looking smooth.
It was good. We had a good bit of content at the start of the stream as well with Men in Black, but you look like an alien now.
And you look like a ball bag.
Mm-hmm.
And
ball bag chin.
And then all of a sudden, 2 away goals. No,
2 away goals, and Ollie's about to absolutely. And your bird's turn, Lusbury, which really put me off what I'm saying. But it's
at the very least, it's not Leeds again.
Bird's bird.
Let's address the comments. Aaron Moore says bananas. The big main man Rich says to pass 5 yards. That was, I assume, in reference to my comment to you about what's the best ability for a centre back to pass 5 yards. Which I think it'd be fair to say Victor Lindelof probably is our best centre back at passing the ball.
No, Maguire's better at passing 5 yards.
That's just not true.
It is.
And Rich also says you really need Donny on. Roma are going to play a low block, which is a very fair point to say. A good tactical point. However, what you've neglected to consider, the main man Rich.
Donny doesn't play for us. Donny is a mascot.
Doesn't really play for us, but also we have Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as manager, and we all know that means, therefore, there will be no subs until the 88th minute. So we're not going to see that. Armour says, since Fergie left, Mike and Blind had the best defence record in the 2014-2015 season, I think. I love that great partnership. But because what did you have? You had the big tall guy like Mike Smalling. Mike. And then you had somebody smaller. Yes, okay, that's a negative.
Small and slow.
But he was good on the ball.
And slow.
Slow.
And small.
And small.
And it was bad in the air.
Did it work?
Yeah, he's better. He was a better football brain than Victor Lindelof.
Therefore, you don't need 2 Mike Smallings. Basically, Harry Maguire is an expensive Mike Smalling.
Yeah, that's probably
Come
quite
at me, bro.
that's probably quite a good point actually.
Yep.
And Victor Lindelof is probably an expensive Titus Bramble.
How much is Victor Lindelof?
20-something million.
Expensive.
Back then it was. Before the Neymar move. 200 million to PSG. That's whenever it all went Pete Tong. And you were getting
the point is
Nick Powell for 18 million now.
The point is about the partnership.
We're not talking about partnerships, we're talking about players. Forget about partnerships, I'm talking about players.
Yeah,
I think Mike Smalling is better than Victor. Simple as that. Don't worry about the partnerships. It's a separate debate.
Right, well,
player versus player.
Let's have a new debate.
Player versus player. I don't think
let's have a new debate.
Victor is better than Mike Smalling.
Let's have a new debate because it's very relevant to Man United in the centre back partnership. If you're going to replace Victor Lindelof, you don't replace him with somebody who's similar to Harry Maguire, such as Chris Smalling.
But Chris Smalling has got. I think Chris Smalling could actually be better than Harry Maguire.
I think.
And Victor Lindelof. He's like a Maguire with pace.
But is it just a grass is greener sort of situation with him? But while he was here, we did say, and me and you said it away from the camera. And I know now we're really famous and stuff, but we used to say that Chris Smalling was our best centre back.
Yeah, for sure.
He wasn't really played that much,
mm-hmm.
And especially with Blind, as Aaron says, they had a very good partnership. You can't really speak about a centre back without thinking of the position that within a partnership that they're going to play. This is my whole point is I don't right here, I'll lay it out there. I don't think Victor Lindelof is better than Harry Maguire. I don't think Harry Maguire is better than Victor Lindelof, simply based off the premise that it's about their partnership. So they are equally good, let's say, or equally bad, or equally average, whatever you want to say. The partnership doesn't work. So if you're going to replace one of them, like what we said earlier, you're replacing them with Mike Smalling. If I was going to replace one of those two, it would be Maguire that I replace. I think Chris Smalling and Victor Lindelof would be a better partnership than Chris Smalling and Harry Maguire. Fight me, bro.
Right. So who do you think? Who do you think brings more value to the club, Victor Lindelof or Harry Maguire? It's just another debate. That by the way, that Bruno goal was superb. What a ball from Cavani as well. Like that could be goal of the tournament. And then we absolutely, utterly, see you later. Absolutely ruined it. Classic Bruges bloody kit is broken again. He's one bloody job. I'm just trying to fix your silly wee clamps here, boy. Is there any comments? Can't read them from here. Sorry, folks. We had to break back. Read the comments to me. See, their goal here is like it's. I have to blame Victor here. He could have dealt with that. He could have dealt with this. He didn't deal with it. Great ball from Mkhitaryan as well. Like that was genuinely a very good ball. Another player was sold. He was meant to be the second coming. Oh, who is that raging? Was that Fred? He was ripping. Oh, it's not good, lads. That is bad defending. Luke Shaw just went for look, I'll just push this guy here and hope for the best. Shocking. Mix him up. Paul, I wonder could you go on and have a wee game tonight? I wanted Michael Carrick last week and now I want Paulio. Grim. Aaron, the wings are en route. Where do you reckon we go from here? How you doing, Potts? Good to see you, son. When I get the game so far, we've had terrible technical difficulties tonight. It's been great crack. My bet's snookered as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there's the start of it. A Man City fan has just sent me a photo of Ed and Jacko in a City shirt celebrating at Old Trafford. Playing against Jacko, Mkhitaryan, and Mike Smalling. I Potts, you're right. You see if he's got one job, which is sorting out the production, and guess what he hasn't done today? Sorted out the production. And they addressed the comment about that. You know, if he was to come to my house to put my phone on charge, my phone would be dead. I put all the effort into coming to this and being the talent and being the content creator, and he can't even just have the production crisp. To be fair to wee fella, he is in there making wings, like make us feel better after that first half.
Me and man Rich in the house. Can you ask him if he's there?
What'd you say?
Me and man Rich, is he in the house?
Rich, are you there? Bradley asks. You're about to witness something, apparently. Hey.
You ready, Rich? Are you here? Are you in the building? Potsy, you here? You in the building?
Looks good. Don't know how I feel about that audio. Cheers, kid. Oh.
Actually, hold on. No, I've got to take them off here. The production's not good.
Production's not good, lads. I had one job. Hey, did it again. Did it again.
Got him.
Bit of Selby this time. Let's check the audio here.
Got 7 views.
Let's review the adverts, lads. £100 money back guarantee if your BT internet packs in. That's a good thing. Fair play, BT. Here, BT, you're actually thinking about bottling it and pulling out of the they're trying to sell their BT Sport wing. Cheers, big guard.
Right. You get munching there. Do you know what we do in this place once you sit down to a freshly prepared, beautiful set of fresh wings that is really a cause for celebration? What do we do up in this house?
Pop.
You have to use them. Did you get some stuff in your wings there? Is it delish?
It's hard to beat a bit of celery, you know.
The main man Luke is going to be in the building soon. Says he'll be here soon, just finished an exam.
Luke G?
The Lukey Jizzle. Let's address the comments because you're poor at it. I'll let you start munching there because you're so hungry. Admir says it's true Caesar got Dave after Terry couldn't say his name. Actually didn't know the origin of that, but he backs up my point, what I was saying. Actually, hold on 1 second. Hold on.
We're never going to be spot of bad news. I'm out of Diet Coke there.
We knock a bad. Yep. So, as I said, that's correct. We call him Dave because I actually didn't know that, so that's good. Mike was unfairly scapegoated by being English. That was his point.
Nonsense.
I don't agree.
Nonsense.
I don't agree. Aaron also says the wings are ready here. Flip. Patsy says, well, well, well. Suppose you have left Bradley to fix all the technical difficulties on his own. Correct. I bet that man goes to your house at night to charge your phone for you. It may as well be. It may as well be. I do all the setup, do all the technical stuff. I do the thumbnails, I do the titles, I do the wings, I do the headphones, I do the camera, I do the audio, I do everything. What Mark does is he takes care of the being late. You're very good at that, to be fair
I
to
do
you.
the big late.
I'll give you
And to be fair, like I do bring the fan base in as well.
What time are you supposed to be here?
I'm like a wizard.
7:15.
No, not a wizard. Is it a wizard? It comes in their meant
Supposed
to
to be
come.
here 7:15.
They arrive when you meant to.
7:30.
Was it Gandalf that one? Is he a wizard? I is.
45.
He is a wee wizard, isn't
Patsy also says best audio I've ever heard, and
he? Good man, Pots.
the truest thing that has ever been said in the history of mankind. Aaron Muir says 27 minutes left, lads. We got. Not sure what that means.
But you have one job.
That wasn't a reference to the timer.
It was it the Bartons the timer?
Yeah, I don't think it was.
What else will be a reference to?
Your man. Second half has begun.
Aye. See that? That there.
Delicious.
Focus.
Right, I am. Yes, it's a
That
win.
is good shit. That. Good man, Bruce.
Armour also says this. He likes to just put out one word and sort of eclectic little words there to try and fool you or make you think he's talking about something. He says things like bananas and this. So let us know. Give us a bit more context as to what you're referring to. Anyway, it says Mark should start his own ASMR channel with that celery stick. Oh, you must be giving them sort of real sexual vibes going on there. The big main man, Rich, is back in the building and says, popping out for some wings now. Bad time to do it. Second half started, but come back on, let us know. Are they delicious? They're probably not as nice as the ones I make because they are the nicest chicken wings.
They are very good, to be fair. You've done one job well today.
Genuinely are. Halftime wings. That's got. I don't know. Based on the timings of when Man United tend to be playing recently, but halftime wings could be a bit of a brand. Could be a legit thing, but these sort of 12 o'clock Sundays and 8 o'clock Thursdays just don't really suit.
The knock o'clock.
Nobody understands that.
No.
Man. What you should do, however, instead of saying knock o'clock, folks, hold on. Focus. Focus. There they are. You see them bad boys there? If you want to make them, they're completely healthy, low fat, crispy. They'll be crispy skin, juicy on the inside. Also, Folks, let me know. Is that a bit better? It's going to be really loud now. But is the audio back?
Happy days. Cheers, lads.
Thanks, Jim. Thanks, Potsy. Good stuff. This keeps bloody happening.
Nothing wrong with that challenge there. Do you know, Brad, those wings are unbelievable. Jesus.
Months of honing them, getting them to perfection. Not too hot, not too mild. Nice and crispy, but still leave the juice in. A couple of extra wee steps you put in there. Boom. And tell you what, how much does the packet of the actual wings cost you? How much would you reckon after eating that, after that culinary experience that you've got? How much would you sit there and think, oh, I'll pay this for?
Well, I pay you a tenner to give me 2 portions.
So a $5 for a portion. £1.62.
Serious?
For both of us.
Wise up. I would think about your stats.
Well, it's like 68 or something. £1.68. It's less than £2 and does 2 people. Although you do have to have obviously your pepper, your salt and sauce and stuff like that. But very, very cheap and delish. Change the score. Back once again for the Renegade Mesta, Aaron says. The audio's back, says the big main man, Rich. Update the score. I've done. Rich says 2-2 lads. Yes, I've done. Rich, what's the wing situation going over there in Crystal Palace land? You said that you were leaving for those wings. The booking, lol. I have genuinely watched about 4 minutes of this match, so let me know what's going on here.
We equalised there.
There we are.
Edison.
It's a great finish.
Bruno assist,
I did say
assist.
that now. 2 goals in 3 games.
Do you know what?
For the big main man, Ed.
Those wings, honest to God, man, they're unreal. Can I get this?
Can you what?
Can I bring that closer?
Gently. Wouldn't it be nice if the audio didn't fuck up?
When do you reckon the last time Marcus wasn't injured, when he was born or something? He is playing with injury, you can just tell.
Marcus Rashford has been injured ever since Ole Gunnar Solskjaer became manager of Man United. And I'll have to pull you back a wee bit here on the hairline comment with Mkhitaryan. Just because you're blessed with a decent hairline doesn't mean you get slobbered people that don't.
No, but it's like a weird hairline thing where like he's got like
it's a widow's peak.
Yeah, but it's like
nothing wrong with the widow's peak.
It's like it's as if it's like
Bradley, if you're watching this in the future, there's nothing wrong with a widow's peak. Continue.
Aye, well, there you are. Fred and the ball. Fred's gonna.
Aaron's got my back. I bet you he'll back me up here. He didn't say it yet. Don't look now. He's supposed
Go
to.
on.
He will say it.
Oh,
Cavani.
Cavani, the man you wanted in that situation, obviously.
Luke Shaw with a fantastic cross there.
Absolutely.
Very low zinging cross. Finds Cavani near the 18-yard spot. Puts it over the top of the bar. But second half will look a lot more lively. Looks quite positive. However, the 2 goals conceded has left us in quite a lurch. But let's hope we get we get the victory and hopefully get a draw for the away leg. But at least, and I think I said this in one of the previous games, that it'll make it a bit more exciting, the second leg, where we're having to press for goals. Say this is 2 each. It suits us to get some goals in.
Do you know what would have excited me? 4-0 tonight. Bruno off for half time. Marcus off for half time. And Paul off for half time. Rested in the second half. Or the second leg. Big game. Everyone nice and rested for Sunday at Old Trafford for Liverpool. And then all we need to do is worry about the final.
Yeah, but I'm referring to the second leg, about how exciting that would be. Because the second leg wouldn't be all that exciting. But because you're disappearing to do some stupid stuff on Sunday, you're not going to be here. So
and you're getting a wee small camera put up your... Where's it going? I'm not confirming whether it's up or down or left or right, but there's something going somewhere. You're getting a wee short, small, probably a short camera. Getting lodged somewhere.
Up at the edge of the box here.
Oh, you pooed.
Touch.
Going to have
Bruno
brain.
Fernandes outside of the foot.
What a header from, was that? No, it wasn't Mike Smalling.
I think it was
It
Smalling.
wasn't.
Aaron says Pogba must have definitely. Pogba must have definitely the B word. Carlos De Chero Grande's wife. I don't know that. Hey, do you know who Carlo De Cheri?
What?
Aaron says Pogba must have definitely done something to Carlo De Chero Grande's wife.
The B word?
Yeah, well, the F word, but the Northern Irish version.
Like you get more bang for your.
Yeah.
Like, what much does that cost? It's 2.
He also said we're at least 1 minute behind in the game, which can't be right because we're watching it on genuine TV and the timers matches up. Aaron, send me a wee direct message there if we are genuinely behind, but from our end we're not. $55. Yeah, no, we may be a second or two behind, but definitely not a minute. We're on 55. There's the Bengals.
If you got like a
Spicy.
like that chili jam on these, class.
Jimbo Donnelly coming back with and this is the reason why he's a moderator on the channel, because he has right answers. Only a couple seconds behind me.
Do you know a free kick there?
McTominay crosses it. Oh,
Bruno. Oh, too late.
One touch there and it was in. Empty net. Bruno Fernandes crosses it in. McTominay gets ahead to it. Free kick given. Aaron Moore says he's the referee, you two balloons. That is shameful for us for not knowing the full name of the referee, given all the technical difficulties that we went through and haven't been able to focus completely. It's almost as if Aaron Moore doesn't want moderator status.
Yeah.
You know, people out here are spending their well hard earned money on getting moderator status. I can't believe what's happened here. We're doing so well. The viewers were building up, boom, 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 and then bloody shit hits the bed.
Your bird text you, bird.
That was 20 minutes ago. And then the big man, Luke, be on soon, which is 14 minutes ago. Where are you, big son?
Brother, why is Luke saved as 8:45 on your phone?
It's a funny story, but nobody wants to see it. Aaron says, check your Snapchat against your TV, which is the notification that you're referring to that I just got.
It looks like
let's look at Snapchatception. He's a giant tit. He's a minute behind. You're a minute behind. I don't know whether you can see that, but you're a minute behind. So you're at 56:48, and we're at 58:08. So
Christ Almighty,
got it wrong, big man. See, there's another one of these random words that he comes. Hope. So, do you know what this is? Do you know what this? And I know it because he's a smart man. I'll give him that. I will not slobber at him. However, what I think is happening here is he is constructing one message throughout the second half out of single word messages. What was the first one?
He's not smart enough.
Banana. What was the second one?
Hope.
Hope was the third one. No, the second one wasn't hope. The second one was this. Banana, this, hope. So there's something good coming. Banana, this, hope. It's got to be good. Aaron, don't let us down.
Christ Almighty.
Forgot there was football going on here. Aaron also says, I'm genuinely not. I seen the goal at least a minute before you two celebrated it. This is not. We're not even watching it on demand or something. This is genuinely like as early as you could possibly watch it. Unless you're are you in the stadium, Aaron? Is that what's going on? That might be the issue here. You might be genuinely in the stadium. This is a bad result. Mark, what do you think? If it ends like this, it's a bad result.
Yep.
Second half, good performance, however. There he is, the main man. Look, Gurley's in the building. Do you know what that calls for, Mark? Celebration. Look, Gurley's in the building. Woohoo! Yeah, I should probably just bin these. Armour says, is your YouTube feed delayed to us? Not by a minute. And also, James Stanley is on the same time as us. You might genuinely just be seeing the future. And if that's the case, then
think about it.
You should probably leave the stream and find out some way of financially gaining.
Do you know what, Bird? I have to say,
positive.
Those wings were a solid, easy 10 out of 10. That's the second time you've impressed me in your life.
Why do you think I'm so fat? Look, Gurley says, well, fellas. He's good at these sort of things, isn't he? And
yeah,
he knows how to provoke a good conversation.
He's just
says, F word, not look, the sneaky bed ninja. I think he's referring to that little rough and tumble you had with him in Dublin that time. Please tell the folks what happened there.
Oh, I'm so jealous you've got to play those.
Have a look, folks. Look at them. Look at them. Don't watch the football. Don't watch football. Look at them. They're about to go in my bake. Healthy. Delicious. If you want to learn how to watch them, go to my channel.
Healthy?
I fast with Bradley. They are healthy. Yep.
Jesus, if they're healthy.
Baked. Minimal oil. Or if you don't want to use oil, I'm using oil because I'm doing the keto crap. But you don't have to use oil. You could use that 1 calorie spray stuff. Just genuine. For a cut of chicken, the wing tends to be a bit of a more fatty variety of it. However, it's still, lean white meat. And then the tend to go with the base of Frank sauce, which is low calorie. It's if you're on a diet, it's your best mate. If you're on a diet, because it's not the worst thing in the world for it.
It's basically vinegar, isn't it? Really, with canned pepper.
Well, yeah, pretty much. And then you put your own seasons on it. You get salt, pepper, cayenne pepper. Use a bit butter, optional. Honey, optional. Vinegar, not optional. Bit of lemon juice.
Lemon juice, not?
Oh,
Was there?
there was a
Bollocks juice?
wee recent addition.
I haven't heard lemon juice before.
Bit of garlic.
Maybe that's why we're nice today.
Bit of garlic and a bit of chili jam. Delicious.
Right, if you're gonna make this a halftime thing, then I'm down for that shit. Like, that's good.
So I now have to do all the technical stuff. Schedule the videos, make the thumbnails, make the background that we see here, make the wee ticker that goes along the top. Do the timings, make the food.
Go on, Addison. He's offside. Careful. Good man. Hold it up. Right now, what are we gonna do?
He's offside. Careful. Stop.
Go on, Paul. Good son. Go on. Oh!
Bruno plays it out.
What a ball.
Wan-Bissaka.
What a ball. Yes! Fucking
Yes.
get directly. If you're a camera.
3-2 United.
If you're a small camera.
3-2 United.
Get directly.
Change the timer before anybody could say anything. Timer's changed. 3-2 Man United. Quite lucky.
What's that phrase? Get directly up my...
Alleyway.
Exactly that. Like a cocktail sausage.
So who gets the indirect assist?
Bruno?
We'll have Luke Shaw
Spider?
on the left
Good play
hand
from Luke
side
there, so
here.
it was.
Plays it back to Pogba. Who
Bruno's ball, superb.
plays it out to Bruno.
Superb
Fantastic
ball.
chip ball over to the right. Oh, it wasn't chip ball. Just a genuine, just normal pass.
Perfect.
Wan-Bissaka hits it straight at the keeper. The keeper fumbles it to
The Spider meant that, but the Spider was like, listen, what I'll do here, I'll just boot this against the keeps.
who pokes it in
Lovely.
literally on the 6-yard line. So fantastic goal for United. Hopefully we get another one and just tie this up. Aaron Moore says, just sneak into his bed, look, and whisper in his ear, what's your wing's secret brood? There is no secret. It's online. It's online.
If you go to iFast with Bradley, you'll find 2 recipes, one being the wings and one being a secret recipe, which you can find out there as well. It's to do with sausages.
It's to do with sausages and...
sausages? Like meat sausages? They're
No.
not Willie's?
No. What's the card game?
Oh, Top Trumps?
Top Trumps. So you do need a pack of Top Trumps to make the spicy sausage rice. Just
It is mad too, because we got all the ingredients and then there was no Top Trumps, and I was like, this couldn't make it overnight. No.
That's generally the funniest video that it was the most fun video I've ever had to make, and it was literally the cooking sausages and
Fatties,
rice.
fasters and fat fasters. Go on.
Big Cavani says James Dizzle. 2 goals for the Cavani Meister, per ball there, so we should probably just be sold immediately because that was a poor pass there. Armour says Big Mike keeps us on side. Didn't actually see that.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
But if that is the case, that was by design.
Jesus, that was a
Jacko gets pretty much a free header in the
good
box
chance.
there.
De Gea made a bit of a
Who
bit
was
of
to
a meal of
blame
it,
there? Who was to blame there? Harry Maguire.
No, Vic. He should have got there. He was the man.
He should have been 12 foot taller. That is his fault. Andy White says the European tin pot will be heading to Manchester at this rate. See,
Andy,
you're right. Do you remember in the last stream when we had Joel Glazer joining us, and you had said that has got Andy White all over it because the phrase tin pot?
Yep. There you go. Case in point. Twice.
Joel Glazer,
Joel
you have
Glazer.
been rightly fumbled. Let's tackle these bad boys and see what you're raving about.
Andy White is slabbering about us in this tin pot. Apparent tin pot test.
Just stop talking. You messed it up.
Tin pot.
Don't
club.
continue. You've messed it up.
Oh, how are you getting on? Don't worry about it anyway. Sure, it's grand. Right here.
Oh, they're spicy.
They're class, aren't they? What?
I made them.
They are class, but
No.
I'm gonna make them soon again. I'm gonna make a big batch of them. Can you like, see? Last time I made them, I fridged them, and the next day they're even better.
You were fridged.
Were they? No, as in made, fridged, and slightly grilled again. Just
you reheated them.
Jeez, they're unreal. Anyway, there's the wings for you lads. Go on to iFast for Bradley on YouTube and follow the instructions. Really handy, and they're tremendous, actually.
No, I'll do.
Put the link in
after I finish these up. I'll stick the link in the description. If you're watching this after the game, what are you doing with your life?
Yeah, true.
But also check out the description if you want to make the chicken wings.
It's something that will be all over Andy White's grill. Like that's right down his street. Like he likes the wings. Who does?
Luke Shaw.
Big lucky Shaw.
Straight the keeper parries it away.
Big Paul the Bill. Jesus. Federico Fred, his yellow card for my bet.
Andy White has a comment there to say.
There was another way bringing out the 2009 banter. There's one time I got pulled over by the police, right?
I predicted that was 2009 banter.
Yeah.
Because it didn't make much sense to me, but I knew it would do. So
2009 banter. I got stopped by the police one time. And they were asking me for my license, just a wee routine check, doke. And it's one of those ones where I hadn't got my license because I'd sent it away to get the real license. I was sent my provisional or the provisional away to get the full license. And he was like, "Can I see your license?" And I was like, "Oh, it's with the DVLNI," and he loved it, and he'll take it to his grave. Go on ahead, big Marcus, son.
Is that the time when the peeler? Oh.
What about a jail sentence for that as well?
What about from the byline?
What about a penalty?
Given?
Yeah,
penalty is
I
given.
knew there was a jail sentence coming there.
Penalty to United. Edison Cavani fouled.
It actually was shocking.
Fouled on the byline there as he pulls the ball back. The ball runs out of the penalty box there, and Edison Cavani's left in a heap.
Collateral damage, but a penalty.
Boards.
And it was Mike Smalling.
Seems to be
whoever was saying Mike Smalling is better.
There does seem to be a lot of confusion as to what's going on here. Is this truly a penalty? Can you see the AR overturning this decision, we're seeing it here in slow motion, seems very
Penalty.
harsh.
It's a penalty.
Seems very harsh. There's Mike
penalty.
Smalling again, giving us Mike Smalling there giving us a foot up there. The ball goes completely past Cavani, but Mike Smalling does come in from behind him and cleans him out a little bit, but Cavani doesn't get anything off the ball. This is a strange one. I think if this is given against us, we'll be a bit fuming.
No.
But we'll take it.
No, it wouldn't be fuming at all.
We'll take it.
Fair's fair, isn't it, Edward? Andy's asking you a question there about the wingies. That's what I'm saying, Andy. This would be right up your street, son. You should try it. Go on to that video, watch them. You really would like them, honestly.
Genuinely, you should. Without all banter aside, just get them Tesco. You ever been to Tesco?
They're made by like Eastfield Farm or something. They're not like Tesco brand. They're like another brand, aren't they?
No, they are Tesco one.
Are they?
You get them if you go to the one at Northcott, where the breasts are and the thighs are. The bottom one, bottom left. So we get them.
So the breast and the thighs and the thing in the bottom.
Mm-hmm. The wings at the bottom.
Right. Like
and if you're like me and you prefer either the flats, like this one with the 2 bones.
Come on, Bruno.
Go. Yes! 4-2 United. Bruno
Right.
scores the penalty.
That should be us in the final.
What did I say?
Like,
Didn't I? This should be the end. We should finish this off. I think that's
2 Bruno, 2 Cavani. Nice.
I think that was a bit soft on our end.
Nonsense. He could have killed. I said that live. I was like, that is a jail sentence, custodial sentence right there and then. But it looked like it was kind of off the ball, like sort of off the pitch and off the ball. So I thought he might have got away with it, but good man.
More importantly, you have the flat with the 2 bones. Like this. Or you've got the thigh, the drumstick. If you pay close attention when you're buying them,
I can't read that.
If you prefer the thins, or you prefer the flats.
I do.
The drumsticks.
I prefer the drumsticks. They're not drumsticks, are they? Are they drumsticks? What are they? They're not drumsticks, because drumsticks are the. No, they are. No. What are they? Ring them on and ask him what they are, would you?
It's just a professional tip. If you're going to buy them, you can get them actually. Like
you better go on the
likes of Asda and all do them, but they do them where it's all connected yet, and you have to sort of cut them. It's a bit more administration. You don't really need that. Tesco's easy. It's all about what you put on them, so it doesn't really matter.
What you should actually do is go to the butcher and get like 10 pounds of them, and just throw 4 or 5 red Frank sauce into them, and just wheel them about the garden.
There's so much wrong with that statement.
Go on.
So we'll just update the score here after I've cleaned off the old fingies. Andy White says, he also says, I'm a flat man myself. Flats or drums? Surely drums. Yeah, so flats, drumsticks.
See, I do prefer the drumsticks. I call them drumsticks, but I do. Flats. But I prefer a mixture though. The
flats is what gives you the experience. You can be a little bit.
But if you get a crispy drumstick,
be a bit more adventurous with the flats. You can do the whole trick where you break
suck
off
the bollocks of them, or you can just nibble at them.
you can break off one of the bones, and you can get them.
But sometimes you do want a big whack of meat.
Or you can go you can nibble around it, or you can sort of take a bite out of one side and then the other side.
And there's football as well. So Paul Pogba's got the ball there, and he's passed it out to the absolute Spidematron. There we go, out to Cavani. He's now on the right hand side. Interesting. Well, then Big Edison, and then Scott, and then Paul, and then Fred. Imagine that wasn't BT.
Edison Cavani.
Oh, well played. Well, good ball. Good touch. Pity that. Actually, it was good defending. Was I'm wrong with it? I'm wrong with it. Shot. Right, we're in control now. So let's try and get another one. We'll go home. Come on. We need to get the game, don't we? Sometimes, yeah.
Been to one, mate.
Take it.
Corner for United. Andy White says the Chinese supermarket at ROMA sells Frank's hot sauce in 5-litre tubs.
Oh, there you are.
I've got a source, mate. Don't need to worry about that.
Your Frank sauce source is very unreliable. You're waiting on a batch from August, aren't you? Last year?
It went out of date, so we'll have to wait for a new batch.
Right. It was coming from Frank himself, wasn't it?
His name may or may not be Frank.
What about a wing meat sandwich?
Hold on. I will not have this Go on, say it. The sauce that's on these wings is not Frank sauce.
Yes!
With the header!
What a
5-2.
finish by the big son.
Fantastic header. Middle of the box gets the head on it. The game has been absolutely turned on its head in the second half. The boys have come out here completely different side.
Good man.
Fantastic stuff. Aaron Moore says Pogba, exclamation mark. He's saying that from the future. So it may be 6-2.
But Aaron's ahead of us, but behind us.
Yeah, he's a time traveller.
Like his Snapchat's behind us
there
and his
you go.
face is in front of us.
He's literally just said 7-2's coming. So a bit of a spoiler alert there. If you're watching along, don't read the
he's
comments.
offside, is he?
Aaron has just spoiled it. Don't you tell me that. A brilliant assist.
Is he offside? I missed the shot.
Can't see from there. No. There's no talk of that.
Nice. What a finish.
Being left free there by the main man, Mike Smalling. Left on his own there at the back post. Big Mason. Right, tell him to get back on. Sit down again. We should start.
How are Arsenal getting on?
We should genuinely be bringing on. Oh, I wish United would bloody stop scoring because I keep having to change the score with
It's a pain in the ass.
chicken wing fingers. Jimmy Dizzle says 7-2 could really be a shout there. Arsenal losing 2-1.
Good man, James. Took my phone long enough.
This keeper is chocolate hand, says Andy White.
Oh, they've done the 10 men
He
too.
didn't get his hands
Ceballos is sent off. They're away, aren't they? So they got away goal, so they'll be okay. I think it'll still be an all-English final, I'd say.
He says a red card in that game.
Yeah, Ceballos sent off. Second yellow.
He's a pudding anyway.
He is a pudding in there. He's still no. Or was he made permanent?
Nope.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that, referee. Come on. He had even to say that it's a bit grim, but that was not a free kick.
Chocolate hand, says Andy White for the opposition keeper. He hasn't got his hands on it.
Andy, run down the Ormo Road there and get into the supermarket and get a big bucket of Frank sauce and bring it up.
Do you know when you were driving that motor vehicle and the police were dealing with you and they were out of the
Yeah.
yeah. Did he lean on the car at any point during that interaction?
No, there was no cars dented that day. Why do we call Andy the Saab dented?
Was your Saab dented in that occasion?
What was it that he done to the Saab?
Cavani in the back post. Bicycle kick. Makes a poor connection. Gently fumbles back to the keeper. Let us know in the comments if this gives you nightmares.
Is it terrible or not? I hope it's not too bad because I'm hoping to get these every single stream. So if it is bad, just keep it to yourself. It's rotten, lads.
Genuinely, guys. So easy to make. Cheap as chips. Anytime you're struggling.
Chips are probably dear.
Chips are genuinely dear. And more hard work. Cheaper and easier than chips. I think, Mark, it's time that we reintroduce them again. To the mighty
Focus.
UTD Fan TV sponsored
By
chicken wings. Focus. Right. Doesn't work. We've tried that before. It doesn't work.
good header by Paul.
Look at these. Look at these players. Hold on. Have a look at them. Look at them. Right.
They do look like the restaurant made, to be fair.
No, wouldn't you? What would you do? What would you get? What would you give up? What would you sacrifice? What body part would you sacrifice for both of these?
My ball bag neck.
Phenomenal. Cheap, easy, healthy. What can you ask for? Answer me that. What more can you ask for? I'm waiting.
Oh, a Fred yellow card. I'd like.
But nobody
If
cares
possible.
anymore. Game's over. 5-2, mate.
Preferably because I've. Go on, son. Here, what was that over there? Did we slip at it? Oh, miss. Leave it.
I'm fuming. I was ready to go and start sobbing about Ollie, but I can't now.
You are desperate. Like, poor Ollie's doing his wee best for us. You have no respect for him.
Aaron Moore says United Fan TV sounds better than UTD Fan TV.
That's because it is United Fan TV. Aaron, he for some reason has started calling it UTD Fan TV. It's United Fan TV, similar to Arsenal Fan TV, but United.
It's the onomatopoeic effect that I like.
Nonsense. We've done a poll over 5 years.
We should definitely do a poll. We will do a poll once we get big and massive, and we get more subscribers. It's a good idea, and we'll definitely put it out to vote. I personally prefer UTD Fan TV, but it's good that just the name by itself can garner a bit of conversation.
Mkhitaryan's hairline, but
What about Victor Lindelof here? Eh?
bottled it.
See that?
He bottled it.
No, he used his
Nothing. He just stood there and watched it.
He used his force to move the ball in midair. You don't get that with Harry Maguire? Be interested to know if anybody in here hasn't seen the close up to the wings. Let me know. I'll provide you them. Big man Rich and Ponza, co-founder of the channel, I'd say. We'll go that far. Big man. They've been here from day one. Joined us on a live.
Like we said last week, when we're rich and famous, we'll never forget Rich. Richie Rich.
Mm-hmm. The big man's here.
We might even get him to support a big club.
Mm-hmm. Maybe if it goes to the ESL, we'll go to support.
I was thinking about you the weekend there, Rich, or Monday night when it was a Saha goal with an Eze assist, and I was thinking, there you go, there's your two main men. What happened in that game? What even happened to the score?
I'm not listening to you meeting wings.
I have no idea what the result of that game was. It's terrible.
What are you talking about?
Palace were playing Leicester on Monday night.
Leicester won. I think it was 2-1. I think Leicester came back and beat them.
Yeah, because Palace definitely scored first. Like.
Yeah. Finished 2-1, I think.
Luke Early hasn't got the minerals to ask a question. God love him.
The big man Rich is in the building, and we're waiting on confirmation of whether he did go and sort out the wing situation, because if he didn't, then it's just disappointing. Says happy to support you guys, not supporting anyone but Palace. But we're not Palace, so you're supporting us. But
Matt, there's a discrepancy there, Rich.
But please do continue to support us.
What about a wee
Palace
away day when coronavirus clears off to Sellers Park, and we'll meet Rich for a few pints? That would be unreal.
Rich, need to get a contact number for you, big man. I'm definitely bussing for an away United game.
That'd be class, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Red Army.
Next to impossible now with what's going on, but sure.
Exactly.
One can dream.
Looking forward to a trip to the...
Sean Hawkins asked, did your bet come in?
I think Fred just went off, so therefore I don't think he got a yellow, so therefore no. Dream's over, folks. Let's check that.
Why is anybody watching this? Genuinely.
Yeah, no yellow card for Fred. Sorry about that, lads. That tip didn't come in. Cavani did get 2 goals, so I said he would score anytime. And the corners have been hit. And United are winning, so I just needed a card for Fred. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. And I was toying with the idea of getting the card for McTominay instead of Fred, but he won't get one either. No, doesn't think.
I just gotta come in.
Aaron says, Rich, is the Crystal Palace
better day?
You read it out, son.
Rich, is the Crystal Palace a better day out than a day at Selhurst Park?
You need a translator in here, don't we? Is that part of his big long message? Can you decode that?
So what's the message so far?
Bananas,
hope, this,
and hope.
And then
that big paragraph. So banana this hope is Crystal Palace.
He also says Impossible is nothing, as Gerard once said. I've got contracts for away games.
Nice.
Genuinely, I think Aaron might be speaking in a different language and then like directly translating it in Google Translate and then posting it in. The big man, Rich, with his Twitter details.
It's hard to decode Aaron's messages sometimes.
I genuinely don't have Twitter, so you need to sort that out. And
I mean, sort what out? Get you Twitter?
send the main man, Rich, a message, and we'll get a.
Oh right, yes, of course. I didn't see that. Yeah,
we'll get a mobile number and we'll WhatsApp him. Next time we do a show, I really enjoyed that show we did about the ESL. Said to you yesterday, I listened to it again. It was very entertaining.
it's good.
It was great to get the perspective of a fan that wasn't involved in the ESL. Coming from Northern Ireland, it's very rare you get a fan that's not within the top 6. It's actually it's very rare to get one like a Spurs fan.
I know a few Spurs fans. I know quite a few.
And it's the same one we both know. Anybody doesn't even really support football.
Who's this? You? You're at least where you headed.
Me, but not me. Or was that like a fleeting moment that he had?
Oh, Brad? No, he doesn't support Tottenham.
He did at one point.
He supported Norwich for a while as well.
Am I wrong in saying he did?
He says he did.
Yeah.
Doesn't really.
Well, that's the only person I know, and he doesn't even commit to
it.
Oh,
what a ball.
Ball out to Mason.
Go on, Mace. Finish it off.
Running.
Yes!
6-2. Yes!
7-2.
Mason Greenwood.
No, it's 6-2. What?
It was 5 June that it went 6.
5 and then 6, then that's...
that's how it works, mate. That's why I went, yes, 6.
We said yes,
and it wasn't shouting, yes, it used to be 6-2. You big idiot. The keeper should have done a lot better there. Cavani spreads it out. Crossfield ball to Mason on the right-hand side. Mason takes it on the right foot. Goalkeeper should have done a lot better there. Poor attempt at a stop with his right foot. It's so strange, isn't it? Because all our performances against Roma, the results have never been this good for us.
No, it's weird, isn't it?
Shit.
Well, we're in the final now.
Hold on, we've got loads of comments here. Bloody 6-2, by the way.
I said 9-0.
2-1 down, 6-2. I have nothing to slabber about now for I'm going to have to make some stuff up.
You'll be on 5 things deep going, Ollie out.
Rich is echoing our sentiment, says, at Aaron, I'm trying to decode your message. Nobody knows. I think it's going to be one of those things where in like maybe 2 years' time, we're going to get a secretive message.
And
here, look back. Remember that stream you did? Look back. It all makes sense now. When the world is ruled by roaming bananas full of hope. I'm talking about Crystal Palace. Joanne Aaron says, update the score. Yeah, he did. Aaron says, Google Crystal Palace. I'm not sure my main man Rich, who supports him, needs to Google him, but fair enough. James Donnelly says, imagine a famous streamer with no Twitch.
No Twitch?
No Twitter.
Slip that right?
Yes, I know, but famous streamers are famous for Twitch, so bloody blah. But no, I'm not going anywhere near Twitter. It's just an absolute cesspool of scumbaggery.
Swamp donkeys?
Correct.
Jeez, there you go.
Aaron Moore says Mason. So maybe he gets another, because Aaron's calling from the future, maybe he gets another one. He says update the score. Done that. Look at the time I posted Mason. It's too late now because it doesn't give us the timestamp, unfortunately. Richard Ponce says, so Crystal Palace FC now play in Selhurst, but the club was formed in Crystal Palace. There are talks to move back to Crystal Palace and build a bigger stadium there.
That's just Aaron showing his age because he's in his 40s. We wouldn't know Crystal Palace. We know Selhurst Park.
Yeah. Do you reckon Rich did Google that, or is that just as general knowledge?
No, he'll know.
I would like to think it's his.
No, he'll know that shit. That Roma manager looks like if Martin Keown and Mikel
that?
Arteta had a baby.
I don't know who Keon is.
Huh? I'm gonna get
Not
you, son.
twice,
I'm
mate.
gonna get you. See this? You better get your wits about you, boy. You'll be finished.
Do you think I was born tomorrow?
I'm interested in one thing and one thing only.
Wings.
Nick and Ben Cobbers. I can't believe what's happened today. This has been an emotional roller coaster, honest to God. It's like the Super League all over again. Good stream. Good start to the stream. Record viewerage. Fantastic goal to put us in the lead. Concede a penalty, 1 each. Concede a soft goal, 2-1. All the audio goes. All the viewers leave. Then we had wings. The wings have actually affected this.
The wings is the direct result of
Catalyst.
the comeback.
I
will
keep
not.
putting up that women's league thing. It does my head in.
I seen it the other day, and
Keep
it was
thinking,
like,
what?
It was Chelsea Bayern. It was like Monday night, and I was like, tonight?
Exactly.
I
That's
wanna
how
watch.
them-
Now, hold on, they're not playing. Then I got disappointed. 6-2.
There's John Mata playing. Free kick. Advantage referee, what are you doing, son?
The ball's out on the right hand side with Mason.
But like, just get us one more just for pure and utter shithousery. Come on.
You've got to be fuming if you're a Roma fan after in a real dominating position. Dodgy penalty, I will say. I'd love to see all this again.
Looking forward to the match of the day or fucking highlights.
I've got this recorded. I'm going to watch it again here. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, what a ball there from Victor Lindelof. Spreads it out perfectly to Nemanja Matic. And look, he's open, wide open, ready in the
He
field.
was the boy that
keeps the ball taken over.
He was the boy that invented Victor Lindelof's nickname. Victor Nickersdorf.
Some legend, mate.
KG won him.
He wishes.
When's Bloods
Do you
out?
know where he streams from?
StreamYard.
Nope. Live from heaven.
Oh, that's right there.
Isn't that right, Rich? You're still here? Direct from heaven on his Tie-Fi reader. Aaron, Crystal Palace was a beautiful glass structure in Hyde Park. Still more famous than the football club. Aaron is absolutely loving life on Wikipedia, isn't it?
He is.
James Donnelly says, fair play to Ollie, didn't make any changes at halftime. Everyone thought he should have stuck to the game plan.
You held firm, James.
That was my
Oh, well, there we go. That was an ending I was not expecting.
Rich says, still here, what did I miss? The wife was chatting to me. I don't know what you missed. How long was she talking to you? It was probably about an hour knowing women. Yeah? What are they like, women? Psst.
You used to be one.
Smashing, aren't they? Aaron says he's devastated we didn't get 7. I'll take 6. When it was 3-2, I said, let's get one more and then shut up shop. Ended up with 6. Not bad, not bad. What did Rich miss?
Clean nothing.
We told him that Santa wasn't real. Confirmed that. Not right. You got your like literal butthole out.
Oh,
Finished the wings. United scored 5 second half. Aaron just copied and pasted stuff from Wikipedia.
he works for the London Tourist Board, doesn't he, Aaron?
He does, yeah.
Specialising in glass structures.
And what he also missed was the absolutely unbelievable banter that we were talking about, referring to the KG show. We were talking about Aaron with his the fact that KG streams live from heaven with his Tie-Fi reader. But Rich is probably the only person in here that actually knows what I'm talking about there. But that's how you know you're a real G, you're a real fan. Do you know what? Actually, here's what I'm going to do. Needs to be done. I don't care what you say. It's gonna happen. Rich,
Are you making a monitor?
welcome to the club, man.
Welcome.
You've now got a spanner beside your name.
I've got a spanner beside me too. It's not too bad.
You can actually like ban him from the channel.
Mhm.
Let's make it happen. Rich.
Ban me
If you
from the
do that,
channel,
if
and
you
all
do
the
that,
fans will
I'll
follow
remove myself from the channel.
to
Cheers.
MD United Fan TV.
Rich, what do you think? UTD fan TV or United fan TV? Let's get
There's
a
no
poll
debate
going.
here. It's not quite obvious what it is. It's United Fan TV. UTD Fan TV. It takes about 17,000 hours to say it.
But it is the literal.
What's UTD stand for? United.
Not necessarily. Untied.
Nonsense.
Could also stand for that. Rich agrees with everybody else bar me. Right, hold on. How do I remove the?
Yes, that's right, Rich. You're
How do I take
100%
this
right.
away?
Also, that was Arsenal.
I genuinely could just now remove.
Arsenal.
Rich,
bottle
lucky I'm in a
jobs.
good mood. I've just had chicken
Honest
wings.
to God.
Did that finish?
No, sorry, hang on. Oh, I thought that was this fiction, but they were away. Christ Almighty!
Oh yeah. No, yeah. Villarreal two away goals, which is good news because we very much
No,
would rather play Villarreal. I imagine. Is that what?
No, they're two home. No, that's the second leg. That's the next fixture. So I'm saying that the Arsenal were away tonight. They got the away goal.
I barely even seen the United game. Never mind their game.
Other thing that's very depressing is Manchester City are probably going to win the Champions League.
Let's see if Villarreal gets one, then Arsenal in big deep doo doo.
Why did you score one? Two? You scored two then.
When Villarreal get one, then the big man Rich sound Watchalong despite the technical issues. Time to go get some wings and a drink. Big shout. I think he's maybe referring to and also do a crep check. The main man, the chicken connoisseur. Did you ever watch him?
No.
Chicken connoisseur. He went around and raided different chicken shops around. I think it was basically the whole of England, but I think it was mostly London and whatnot. And he became very internet famous, doing his reviews of the chicken burgers and the chips and the just sort of in-depth reviews of like local chicken shop and stuff. And he got very famous. And he did like a crep check in the middle of it when he had new shoes on. But anyway,
you should have went to Crackbird in Dublin. Best chicken ever known to man. Oh, so good.
Should have went to Brood's Kitchen for a wee chicken wing or two. We need to stop calling me Brood, or I need to change my name on this
your
to
name
Brood
is
because
Brood.
nobody knows that it's Brood. It's just
Everybody in here calls you Brood, apart from Rich.
It was good. Good commenting from Luke Gurley tonight. He really helped the show along.
Yeah, he was good. Aye.
Mm-hmm.
He got on like he normally gets on in a bar.
I think he must be, the way he does like 4 or 5 character messages.
Yeah.
He must be like 3/4 of his way through a paragraph.
Mm.
And he's just about to hit send and we go offline.
Do you know that he still?
At night.
Do you know that he still uses the directional buttons in FIFA? I'm not even joking. Seriously.
So he has to like physically, like every year he goes in, change the settings.
Yes. Isn't that right, look? I used to be so annoying waiting for him to do it.
I bet you he like switches the fucking.
I'll tell you another FIFA.
Excuse
me, Bradley, was that a bad word?
I bet you he switches the cross and shoot buttons as well.
No, he doesn't. He
Like
keeps
it.
I'll tell you another
tubes.
genuine FIFA blasphemy situation I've had to deal with in the past. A extended fan member of mine goes in and changes the camera from standard to like a zoomed in broadcast, like on the TV.
Let me ask you this.
It is absolutely.
Before you say anything else, let me ask you this.
Disgusting.
Is this family member a very good player?
No.
Oh, then that's what
Shocking.
on earth are you doing then?
And you're like, it's a kind of different game, and you're like, man, like it's absolute blasphemy.
A couple of comments. Sean Hawkins' best goal. We'll come back to that because that requires a bit of in-depth thought because I can't remember them.
Well, the best goal
I was too busy eating chicken wings.
Right.
The main man, Rich, the man of the moment, says, "We'll be putting this channel on 5 Things Deep comment section." Good man.
Cheers, Rich.
Keep the promoting. And see when people are starting to talk about this GTM UTV stuff, all these wee kids like high pitched voices, just tell them all to shut their faces. This is the place to go.
Shut their
He
clean
also
titles.
says, Operation Get the Subs Up. Have a good one, Mark Bradders. See you shortly. Rich, thanks for
Come
coming.
on, Rich.
Legend.
Take it easy.
One of the first main chaps of the channel. Hopefully we get something out of this, and the big man Rich can come along with us. Actually, the first, not really the first because Luke was there, but that's a bit of a cheat because we know Luke. But the first call in, the first chap to come on, and great supporter, and he also supports KG very well. So big up the main man Rich. Aaron also says, I don't know who Aaron is as well. He's just this troll that keeps coming on and quoting
Speaks in
Wikipedia
riddles
and stuff.
He's in the Da Vinci Code.
Yeah, he just puts in random messages. I wonder what the last one's going to be. It's usually in 4, isn't it? No, I wonder what the last one's going to be. Let's before we read his comment.
Banana.
What was his? Banana. This hope. So whatever
Crystal
the fourth
Palace
one is
more famous. Or no, Crystal Palace is better than a day out at Sellers Park.
Something like that. And then Aaron says, "I'm afraid to go to bed in case he is up there."
He's talking about Luke. Hey.
We should make this a thing too. Anytime something funny happens, it's just yeah. Say something funny.
That was funny. Like how he just crept in the bed with you and his stag the other day.
Say something funny.
What?
Say something funny.
Knock your straight up a straight. Would you say something funny? Go. 3, 2, 1.
Penis.
30 clean years old, boy. Right.
Let's have a drink.
Need the wrapper clean up. Rude.
Right, folks. Thanks for watching. Things were going well until we had all the technical difficulties. Things were going very well. We got our record high concurrent viewers. Things were going smashing. United were 1-0 up. And I just left. I literally just took these off, walked to the other side of the room, and everything just pooped the bed. And I blame it all completely on Mark. And United conceded 2 goals, but then second half we were phenomenal. There's Big Paul Pogba being interviewed right now. Second half, United were unstoppable, phenomenal, and that's us in the final. Really fair to say.
It means we can rest players, and it means that we've now got a European final to look forward to, which we will be doing a live stream for. It's on a Wednesday night, and I'll be wearing my Cantona 1996 to 1998 jersey in celebration of the Europa League win.
You seem to be holding this up. You have to say something funny.
Oh.
Anyway, we missed out Sean Hawkins' comment. Best goal tonight. What do you think was the best goal?
Quite clearly, Bruno's goal. Everything from Edison's fantastic through ball and Bruno's unreal finish. Also, you could say that Paul's header was pretty sweet.
I personally, the one that sticks out in my mind, the one I remember most is Cavani's one, the second goal, I think it was, in the top corner.
Nice
Excellent control on that. I think that is possibly my favourite. Sean, what about you?
What do you think, Sean?
Let us know. He may not like the header one. And it says, he. That's the last word. He said he, asterisk. That's the last word.
Hope is he, no. Banana.
Banana this.
Crystal Palace is a better day.
Banana this hope. Banana this hope. Crystal Palace is a blah, blah, blah. He. I just think it's sort of like 8D chess, you know the way they say. Eventually, once we catch up the irons level, we'll figure out what that actually means.
You get the red string and the thing on the board.
This needs to be a thing. Every time you go to say something, I go, oh. And then once every 3 or 4 shows, I'll be able to pull the trigger. And then John Hogan says next week you have to wear snorkels. Let me know if I should pull this or not. Is that a personal joke?
It is, yeah.
Should I pull it?
No.
Okay. Sorry,
right,
Sean.
folks.
Big man had the choice there.
Thanks for joining us.
He's got to go and you've got to go and do your stretches and see whether you can lick your own testicles. Isn't that right?
Yeah. I'm getting ribs removed next week, so I'm just testing it out.
Bye.
See ya.
Penis.
You're a buckler.